Back on the breaking news, CENTCOM confirming American naval vessels exchanging fire with Iran, something we spoke to Kelly Meyer about earlier this hour. So what are we learning now, Kelly?
Yeah, so this is something that we are out to the White House right now to see if they consider this a violation of the ceasefire that's been put in place. As you mentioned, Iran sees it, some officials in Iran see it as a violation of the ceasefire. The U.S. is calling this, as you described, Connell, quote, self-defense strikes on Iran. And I want to read through that statement that we just got from U.S. Central Command. We were out to the Pentagon as well as here to the White House, and then it was U.S. Central Command that confirmed this in a statement just moments ago, saying that U.S. forces intercepted unprovoked Iranian attacks and responded with self-defense strikes as U.S. Navy-guided missile destroyers transited the Strait of Hormuz today. They say that Iranian forces launched multiple missiles, drones, and small boats on about three vessels that transited the International Sea Passage. No U.S. assets were struck. They also say that U.S. Central Command eliminated inbound threats and targeted Iranian military facilities responsible for attacking U.S. forces, including missile and drone launch sites, command and control locations, and intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance nodes. Now, CENTCOM adds at the bottom of the statement that they do not seek escalation but remain positioned and ready to protect American forces. I've even gotten messages from folks on Signal from people and officials and those in the region, troops in the region, that their bags are packed for whichever direction this may go. We are also waiting, of course, to hear from the president. We didn't hear from him today earlier. We don't know if that will be in the way of a True Social post on this, but still waiting for word from the White House on whether or not this violates the ceasefire.
When it was a hypothetical, General Clark was on with us, and he said he didn't think it would. That I'm not, perhaps the White House makes a similar argument. We don't know. Yeah. To your point, they haven't. But Iran is arguing, right, that it is a violation.
Yeah, and I think what we heard from the White House this week, too, Connell, is even when Secretary Rubio was in the briefing room and there was that kind of back and forth, there was some action, some strikes going on within the Strait of Hormuz, he didn't consider this a violation of the ceasefire. They would consider a larger military campaign more of that, but we don't know. We know, and we mentioned earlier, that the president really wants to see a deal here that they can reach even before he heads to China next week.
Yeah, supposedly waiting for Iran's response to the one-page memo. So we'll see if Iran says anything about that, but they're certainly saying something about this. More as we get it. Kelly Meyer with the reporting live from the White House.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.